up the body channels, but it's also a way to bring more awareness to the physical body, bring awareness to the breath, to the mind, and combine all them together in this moment. All right, so let's begin finding a cozy and tall seated posture. And then from here, I would like you to open the chest, keep your hands over your knees. Maybe lift your gaze up. And exhale, rounding the spine, tuck the chin to the chest. So it is like a pelvic rocking forwards and back. And like a pelvic tilting here. So we tilt the pelvis backwards and forwards. Very gentle without forcing the body. So this begin to bring mobility to the pelvic floor area, to the hips, and to the spine. Continue like that a few more times. Rocking backwards and forwards on your own pace, on your own movement, and listen to your body's needs today. You can synchronize the movement with your breath. Inhaling to find the extension. Exhaling to find the gentle contraction of the belly. And one more time here. And then when you come back to center, I would like you to rock yourself gentle side to side. So maintain a nice and tall posture without stay like twist too rigid. Try to keep the gentle softening into your upper body as much as possible. Now we return back to center. I would like to just shift in the center of the body, side to side like this. It's a very good way to begin to working up the muscles around the spine, and also a gentle massage into the internal organs that also benefit from the movements. From here, we return back to center and we are drawing a circle around the hips, clockwise circles. So here we can use the arms, elbows, including every part of the body in the movement without staying rigid. So we try to soften the upper body as much as we can. This movement also helps to stimulate the digestive system and to stimulate the nervous system. So we are moving the opposite direction now, anti-clockwise circles. So we notice here when we move forward, we feel this nice stretching to the low back and sacrum. And at the same time, the massage into the internal organs. Breathe. Come back to center when you inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhaling, lifting the arms up. Breathing in. When you breathe out, bend your right elbow, draw your right elbow down towards you, towards your side. Left arm keep reaching up towards the ceiling. And then we do the other side. And continue. Begin to bring some mobility back for the shoulders and your upper back. Gentle movement, lifting and lowering one arm at a time. Now we are adding both arms simultaneously, bend the elbows, cactus your arms. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, bend the elbows. So we move with the breath. Now we reach both arms up Lengthen through the spine and then exhale, twisting to the right. So when you twist, you drop the hands down. And then keeping a nice and long spine with your shoulders relaxed. And stay with your breath. So here we find the connection with our breath and with your body, acknowledging how we feel in the position. Inhaling, make your way back to center, breathing in, long arms and spine. Breathing out, a gentle twist to the left side. Relaxing to the shoulders, breathing in to find lengthen. Breathing out, turn and twist to the left. Now we come back to center, placing both hands behind us. Ground your palms and relax your legs as much as you can. Push into your palms, very gentle. Press the belly forward, your sternum. Open to the chest here. Shifting your pelvis forward. And then maybe lift your gaze up. That feels comfortable for you. Just don't drop your head too far back. Keep your head in a neutral position. Now we breathe into the center of the body. Feeling the breath in and out. Notice what we are feeling right now in the body or where we are feeling. One more breath here. Now I will invite you to stay here or maybe to lift the hips if that feels available for you. So we lift the hips, pressing the front of the thighs and hip flexors forward. And we stay for 5 breaths. If it feels too much on your wrist, feel free to drop yourself back to the mat and hold the position for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Very slowly, we bring the sit bones back to the floor. Bring the hands over the knees. Sit here for a moment. And then gradually, if it feels okay for you, walk your hands in front of you, come into a forward fold. So very gentle, we walk the hands as far as feels comfortable for you, with a long spine. And then we breathe as deep and slowly as we can to soften the body into the posture. One more breath here. Inhale, walk the hands towards you very slowly. Exhale, come into a seated position. Now we can change the position of the shins. Sit nice and tall again. And then place the right hand to the right side of the mat. You can place the hand close towards you, away from the body. And then sweep the left arm up and over. If it feels okay, you can also drop the right elbow down. So feeling this nice stretching through the costal muscles area. Activating the bladder and the liver meridian. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Breathe it in. Softening the body when you breathe out. One more breath like that. Inhale, make your way back to center. And exhale, left hand to the left side of the mat. Close to the body, away from the body. Always listen to your shoulder. Maybe coming to your left forearm and stretch the right side. Breathe. Feeling a nice long spine. Nice and long side of the torso. Feeling this nice pulling sensation without forcing, of course. Just going as far as you can. And we feel prana, life force accessing the body, going in through your nose and coming out of your nose. How amazing is that? Just feel this nice breath come in and leave the body. Come back to center. And now from here, we'll transition to tabletop pose. Let's check something here. All right, so let's come into tabletop position, hands and knees. So we align our wrist with our shoulders and align our hips with the knees as much as we can. Keep your spine on a neutral position. We don't tuck the tailbone. We don't shift the spine too far like this. So we stay on a neutral position. The low belly is tucked in towards the spine. Now from here, I would like you to lift the left knee to the side and draw a circle around the hip. 5 times in one direction and to the opposite direction. And then we change. Opposite direction. Bring mobility to the joints. You can do very slow or pick up the pace, whatever feels more comfortable for you. And then we come to center, open the leg to the side again, flex the foot, and send all the way to the right. Press firm into your palms, engage your core, and maybe you turn your head to look over your right shoulder. Now, from here, you can stay here with your left hand on the mat, or maybe you shift your right foot to the side and come into this variation of side plank with your left knee bend. Pushing the mat strongly away from the body and breathe deeply. Now, I'm going to give you another option. If you can, drop your left hand to catch the ankle, maybe the top of the left foot, and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very slowly. Stretch your left leg long. Maybe you keep your left arm up towards the ceiling or all the way towards the right. Elongating to the torso here for 1, 2, nice and long spine. Your core stay nice and engaged. 3, 4, and 5. Very slowly. Lower your left foot down, lower your left hand to the mat. Coming to extended child's pose for a moment. So we are open the knees nice and wide. Bring the big toes to touch and sink the hips back towards the heels. Relaxing yourselves down. Very nice resting position to relax the body for a moment. Here, giving this moment in space for you to connect even deeper with your breath, because the breath is the one who helps us to stay strong in any situation in your life. It's the breath who supports you during the yoga class too. When we are in a very deep yoga postures, if we focus very deeply with our breath, we can stay there without much effort. But if you don't focus on your breathing, it's much more difficult for you to hold the position. All right, so let's come back into a tabletop and say knees. And this time we change legs. So we are making that small or big circle around of the right hip for 1, 2, 3. Maybe you hear like pop sensation to the hips. 5, and then opposite direction. 1, 2, slowly or fast. 3, 4, 5, open the knee to the side. Flex your foot and press back. It's a very nice deep quad and hip flexor stretch here. Maybe look towards your left side. Press strongly into your palms, engage your core. Deepen into the breath. Look back forwards to the right. And then maybe you shift your left push behind you for extra support there. And if it feels available for you, lift your right arm up. Engage your core and breathe. Another option here to catch the top of the foot or ankle, if it feels available for you. Press the ankle towards the hand to stretch even more your right quad and hip flexors. Staying with your breath for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now from here, we are releasing the ankle, stretch the right leg forward, right arm reaching up towards the ceiling, engaging the core and breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Very slowly, gradually. Come back to tabletop position. So now we are doing cats and cow stretch. We are shifting the pelvis backwards, open the chest, and forward, tucking the tailbone under. 5 times like that, moving slowly, inhaling, breathing in. And exhaling, breathing out. How deep and slow you can breathe in this movement. Exhale, rounding the spine. This movement helps so much to lubricate the spine joints and also bring mobility to the whole spine, pelvic, and shoulders. It's a whole back body stretch and flexibility. Very slowly. Now take a deep breath in here. Open the chest. Exhale. Bring yourself back in a neutral position. Okay, this time here we are extending the right leg back, flexing the foot, bend the knee. So make sure the hip no up sideways. Both hips stay facing down towards the floor. And you engage the gluteus much as you can here. Now we are sending the left arm forward. Stay here. Or maybe I would like to challenge yourself a little bit more. Send the left arm behind you to catch the right foot, if that feels available. So here we lengthen through the spine, open the chest, and stay with the breath for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lengthen through the right leg and left arm. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower your right foot down and left hand down. Let's come into a hero's pose for a moment. Sit back towards the heels. Take a little break here. Close down your eyes. Draw your attention to the inside. Acknowledging the breath and the effect after the pose. Maybe you feel more open into the left side of the chest. And then from here, let's come back. Tabletop position, hands and knees. And we change side now. So we are lifting the left leg up, bend the knee. Make sure both hips stay facing down. Engage the gluteus. Engage your core to sustain yourself in the position. You can continue staying here with your palms on the mat, so maybe lift your right arm in front of you. Any amount. Now, we can sweep the right arm back to try to catch the foot. That is always optional. You don't need to do anything beyond here, just if you can. And maybe you catch the foot, ankle, press that foot towards the head to open the chest. Improving your posture here, open through the chest area. Breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch your left leg long. Breathe. Right arm reaching forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower your right hand down. Left knee down. Hero's pose. Let's stay for 3 more breaths here. Now we come back. Tabletop pose. Transition slowly to downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under. Sink the hips back towards the heels. Keep your hands wide apart. Inhale very slowly. Lift your knees. Shift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. So for sometimes it's very hard to keep the knees extended. Feel free to bend your knees as much as you need it. And maybe you pedal out your feet here. Bend one knee at a time. Stretch your calves and ankles. Breathing in and out. Pushing the mat away from you. Sit the heels a little bit further down towards the mat. Stay for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look between your hands. Walk slowly or step to the top of the mat. Flat back inhale. Lengthen your spine, hands on your shins or on the floor. And then forward fold, exhale, breathing out. Inhaling, sweep the arms up. Breathing in. Exhaling, breathing out. Arms by your side. Namaste. So stand nice and tall. Feet hip wide distance apart. Take slowly long breaths here. Bring your arms to the 3 focal points in the center of the torso. Your navel area, heart center, and soft palate. So bring your neck in a neutral position. Don't stick the chin out or too far back. Everything in the center. Nice and long spine. Mountain pose. Let's take one more deep breath in. And sigh out from the mouth. Let it go. Now inhale and lift the arms up. Breathing in. Breathing out, sweep the arms back behind you. This time, I would like you to interlace the fingers behind of your back. And then from here, stretch your arms behind you any amount. Just be careful with your shoulders. Don't go too far. Now shifting the pelvis and belly gentle forward. Breathing in. Breathing out from here. Hinging at the hips and fold forward. So here your hands can stay interlaced, grounding to your lower back. Maybe lift the hands away from the lower back any amount. Stretch through the shoulders here. Breathing in and out. 2 more breaths. Inhale, make your way back all the way up. Send the arms up, look up. Exhale, forward fold again. Flat back inhale, spine lengthens forward, shoulders stay away from the ears, concave your back. Exhale, forward fold. Now we are stepping back to find plank position. Coming to plank and align your torso here for a moment. We are breathing here. If it feels too much for you, drop your knees down. Hold plank for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Side plank on your right. If this feels too much for you, you can keep your right knee down. Modify your plank. Hold the position, pulling the navel in and out. Engaging your core. Steady breath through the nose. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop your left hand down. Plank pose. We are holding here. 1, 2. Always have the option to come all the way down. Find cobra pose. 4 and 5. Now we shift the weight towards the left hand side. Plank on the left side. Feel free to modify with your knee on the mat like this. Pushing the mat away from the body, engaging the core, breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower your right hand down, plank position again. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very slowly coming to chaturanga with your knees on the mat. So maybe shift your body forward. Lower it slowly. Elbows in towards you. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, shifting yourself back into downward facing dog. Let's take 3 more deep breaths here. Relaxing the upper body, pressing the mat away from you. Gauge your low belly area and breathe. Navel towards the spine. Strong back muscles, strong legs. Now inhale. Shift your weight into plank. Lower your knees down, chest and shin, find cobra pose. Slide your hand or your chest in between the hands, belly and hips towards the ground. So press into the pubic bone so you lengthen through the spine. A little bit more. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower yourself down. Come into child's pose for a quickly rest. Let's take 5 breaths. Awareness on the inhalation and awareness in the inhalation. Few more breaths here. Now, very slowly, come back into downward facing dog. Hands in front of you. Tuck the toes under, lift your knees, shift your hips up and back. Down dog. So in down dog, we are lifting the right leg up. You can bring the big toes to touch. And then lift to the right leg as high as possible. Bend the knee. Flexing the foot to stretch your quad and hips. Now shift your hips to face forward again and step your right foot in between the hands. Come into high crescent lunge this time. Stay on the ball of your left foot, both arms up towards the ceiling. Breathe here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we're pivoting to the left toes. Sink the left heel down. Find Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. So here the hips can sink gentle down if it feels comfortable. And we bend into the front knee on a 9-degree angle. Palms facing down, shoulders relaxed. And the torso stay in the center. Everything stay connected here, hips and shoulders. Breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now I will give you some variation here for the next pose. It's a little bit strong on the legs. In the legs, excuse me. So now we are bring the hands to the heart center, palms face connecting towards each other. We are leaning gentle towards the right leg. You can support your upper body here, anchoring the elbow on top of the leg, or maybe on side of the knee. So you press to the tricep towards the inner knee. And we stay, maybe lifting the gaze a little bit up, or maybe look forward. And feel a burning sensation into your right leg in the thighs. Let's breathe here for one more breath. And then we come back, reverse warrior. Send the right arm up and back. Keep framing the right ankle with your knee as much as possible. Always listen to your joints. If you feel that is too much, feel free to come slowly into downward facing dog or child's pose to take a break. Now we are bring both hands to frame the right foot, pivoting to your left toes. So your left hip shift towards the mat. And then we step back, grounding to the palms, step your right foot back, plank position. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga very slowly. So we are using a lot of core here and muscles. Descend your torso slowly. And lower your belly and hips down. Point your toes behind you. Hold cobra, drawing the elbows towards you. And breathe for 1, 2, 3. Tuck your toes under. And lift your hips. Send the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Well done. So now we take 2 more breaths. Maybe breathe in through the nose. Side out from the nose or from the mouth. When you're ready, look between your hands. Walk a step to the top of the mat. Exhale. Inhale, come into a flat back, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, lift the arms up. Look up. Down mountain. Exhale, hands together in front of your heart. Let's pause here, mountain pose for a moment. Another way to reconnect with our body and breath. Giving some space to our mind to gathering all the energy into the body. To the present moment and to the breath. And then when you're ready, sweep both arms up, breathing in, breathing out, find forward fold. Inhale, find flat back, concave your back. Look forward, open the chest, and then exhale, fold. Now we are stepping back again, find plank position. And then exhale, chaturanga. Elbows in. Upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. So now changing sides. So we bring the big toes to touch, lift the left leg up as high as possible. And then we bend the knee. Any amount that feels comfortable for you. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale. So now we are lengthen the leg again, shift the hips to facing towards the floor, and then we step the left foot in between the hands. Crescent lunge on your left side now. And we are staying with the breath. I'm gonna change position here. So now stay with the breath. Stay on the ball of the right foot to make sure the toes is spread, the legs is very extended as much as feels comfortable. Front knee is aligned with your ankle, and we lift the arms up. Stay with a proud warrior one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now we pivot into the right toes to drop the sole of the right foot all the way down. And then your toes stay parallel with the long side edge of the mat. Left toes point straight forwards towards the top of the mat. And here we adjust the position of the legs. Maybe the legs can stay more close towards each other to make it more easier for you. Or away from each other if you want more stretch, if you want more strength, strengthening for the legs. Warrior two, relax your shoulders and hold the position for 5, 4, 3, steady breath, 2, and 1. Bring your palms together in front of your heart, and from here, I will suggest you to maybe bring the elbow over the thigh, or maybe outside of the thigh. But be careful so you don't begin to lean forward. The chest stay open, the spine stay elongated on a lateral plane. So we feel the chest open, energizing the legs, energizing the spine here. Shoulders, breathe. Maybe turn your gaze up if that feels available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, reverse warrior. Sweeping the left arm up and back. Right hand grounding to your back leg and hold the position. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. So now, bring both hands to frame, the left foot pivoting to your right toes, so the hip shift forward. Now very slowly step with your left foot back, plank pose. Engaging the legs, energizing the legs, don't drop the knees like this. Flexing and extend the back of the leg. Breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we shift towards the left side this time. Coming to side plank. Maybe modifying the plank with your knee on the floor. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Side plank on the right. Very slowly transition. If this feels too much, bring your knees down and shift towards your right side like this. So you're still working a lot here on your core, your side body, your back strengthening. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your left hand to the floor. Return back into plank position. Hold. And very slowly, shift your body forward and lower yourself slowly down. Bend the elbows. And come all the way down. Pressing to the puppy bone, engaging your core. Proud chest here. Cobra pose. Inhaling, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower yourself slowly. And bring your forearms on top of each other. Rest here for a moment. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, breathe out. Inhale in through the nose, side out from the nose or from the mouth. And now when you end very slowly, tuck the toes under, Lift your knees, pressing up into downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up this time. And then step your left foot in between the hands. High crescent lunge or proud warrior one. So here, lengthen through the spine, engage your core. Hold the position for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower your right heel down, pivoting to the right toes. So very gentle here with the ankle. Bend into the left knee, so your left knee stay on a 9-degree angle, warrior 2. Gaze over your left fingertips for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. So here I'm gonna add something more, but feel free to listen to your body and do what you can. Now we are leaning gentle on a lateral plane. Left elbow can come over the thigh or outside of the thigh. And here we challenge ourselves to keep the chest open as much as possible. Keep the core engaged through the legs. From here, descend your elbows a little bit further down. So you align the shoulder with your elbow and sweep the left hand behind. The other arm bend and come behind you. You can stay here or maybe try your bind today. So bring the hands to connect behind you. Hold the position for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release your left hand to the mat and send your right arm up towards the ceiling. Breathe here. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower your right hand down. Shift your right hip to face towards the floor. Engage your core. And then very slowly step your left foot back into high plank. Core stay engaged. And very slowly lower yourself down. Cobra pose. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, lift your knees. Downward facing dog. Well done. Remember to stay connected with your breath. And take a break if you need it. This is a kind of strong yoga practice for strengthening your back, your posture. It's a very good practice to strengthen and keep your legs strong also. One more breath. And then from here, just kind of change position. So we are sending the right leg up towards the ceiling as high as we can. Bend the knee, stretch your quad. Now send your right leg up, shifting the hips to face square towards the floor. And then bend your right knee and step your right foot in between the hands. High crescent lunge or proud warrior 1. Well done, everyone. Stay in the position. Proud warrior 1 here. Chest to stay open. Shoulders down, away from the neck for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now, pivoting to your left toes. Shift the sole of the feet to get in contact with the floor. And then drop your arms shoulder level. Find the warrior 2. And your front knee is aligned with your ankle as much as possible. That helps to protect your knee joints, your ankle joints. You shift your mat forward or sideways. You're going to stay sideways on the foot. That increases any discomfort there into your joints. So adjust your legs to make it comfortable for you and listen to your body. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, let it go. Now we bring the hands in front of the heart and lean gently on a lateral plank. So just make sure you don't shift forwards like this. Keep your spine nice and tall. Lean on a lateral plane. Right elbow over the thigh, or maybe outside of the inside of the knee. Strong posture here, strong breath in and out through the nose. And now we're gonna add more here. You release the right hand, so the right shoulder stay aligned with your elbow. And you sweep that hand behind, so the top of the hand is in contact with the right outer edge of your right thigh. And the same thing here, we bend the left elbow with the top of the hands towards the low back and see if we can clasp the hands. That is optional. Now we engage our core as much as we can and stay focused on the breath here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very slowly, well done. Drop your right hand to the inside of your right foot, send the left arm up. Keep feeling the chest open. Breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very slowly from here, we are dropping the left hand towards the floor. And we are shift both feet to face parallel with the long side edge of the mat. Heel toes your feet maybe to bring more close toward each other or away from each other, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Make sure both hips stay facing down and your spine stay nice and long. So now from here we are concave in the back, shifting the hips as far back as feels possible. Maybe you have a bend on your knee if you need it. That helps to release too much tension in the hamstrings and low back. And we fold as far as we can. Now we allow the spine to decompress. So here we release any tension that we create doing those sideways posture and allow the energy going down to the crown of the head, to the head. Maybe you stretch your arms forward like this and keep your core engaged, relaxing the shoulders. Breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm gonna give you the option here to bring the hands to the inside of the leg as far as feels comfortable for you. Listen to your body. Crown of the head maybe touch the ground. Breathe 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very slowly bring your palms to the mat. Lengthen through the spine. Inhale. Exhale, coming to a Malasana Yogic Squat. So we are pivoting to feet in and out like this to bring the feet to the toes to the side and the heels in, coming to a Malasana Yogic Squat. Shifting the hips down. And let's take a moment here. Allowing we come back to a more gentle movement. Maybe a little bit of stillness here, or a lot of stillness here. For me, these yoga postures bring me back to the earth, to the center, and I stay grounded. For some, sometimes it's very uncomfortable because of the position of the hips, the knees. But it's a very great yoga posture to support your back, your spine, and hips. Let's take a moment here. Now, from here, I would like you, if it feels comfortable, place the left hand to the floor, right arm stretched up towards the ceiling. Breathe for 1, 2, 3, opening through the chest again, improving your posture. 4 and 5. Bring your palms back to your heart center. Right hand to the floor, left arm reaching up towards the ceiling. Don't go too far, just as far as feels available for you. And release. Well done. So now from here, we are coming to a seated posture. So we are bring the hands behind us, Gradually bring your legs in front of you. Sit nice and tall, adjust the position of the sit bones. Keep your spine nice and long. And now lean gentle back, talking gentle through the pelvic area to the tailbone. Lengthen your right leg forward. And now see if you can float your arms and stay with your breath. Come into this variation of boat pose for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower your right foot down, do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release. Now see if you can float both feet away from the ground, or maybe keeping the toes on the mat. Engage your core, lengthen through the spine, and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hug your knees into the chest, into this variation of child's pose. Let's bring it here for 1, 2, and 3. Well done. So well done, everyone. So now we are slowing down our movements in your postures. So we come into a wide leg seated position. Find this straddle pose. So we sit with our legs as wide as feels comfortable for the hips. And sit nice and tall. Take a deep breath in here, twisting towards the right side. So shift your belly to face the right leg. Stay here, or maybe you fold forward, walking the hands towards the right foot, any amount. If this feels too much on the back of the leg, you can have a micro bend in your knee. And we begin to fold, just as far as feels possible. Forehead can come towards the shin, or as far as feels available for you. Now from here, we are transitioning to a side bend. So we are sweeping the left arm up and over, and we open the chest face forward. Reaching the left arm up and over. Breathe here. Come back to center when you inhale. And with your exhale, we twist gentle towards the left side. Spine stay long, shoulders away from the ears. Now we walk the hands towards the left foot. Any amount, maybe you can choose to stay on your palms, softening through the left knee like this. Or try to extend the leg if that feels available. Remember to never force your body here in the position. Always listen what your body needs. Your body always knows better. And continue letting go. So this posture is a very wonderful yoga position to allow the body release, letting go. But sometimes can be very uncomfortable because of stiffness in the joints. That happens if you are new in a yoga practice. But when you start practicing daily or at least 3 to 4 times a week, you feel a lot of improvement in your joints. You feel much more release and much more flexibility and mobility. So we didn't do the sideways. We're just coming to a lateral plane with your upper body and send the right arm up and over. Find a nice stretching through the side of the torso. Very well done. So this time we are bringing the palms behind us. So we are shifting the pelvis forward, belly, chest, opening through the torso here one more time. And then we come forward, and this time you can keep the hands maybe close towards you or walk the hands away from the body. So coming to a wide leg forward fold. This one we can go as far as feels available. You always notice here how far you can go because you You can use the support of the legs, the arms, and see where you are today in space, where you are today in the sensations in the body. So how far you can go without forcing anything, without resistance. Maybe come a little bit further and relaxing the forehead towards the hands, connecting with the breath, feeling a nice lengthening through the back of the legs, into the spine. And then very slowly make our way back to center. Well done. So now we bring the legs together, give our legs some shake, up and down, stimulating some circulation in the legs, side to side. Maybe rotate your feet and do the opposite direction. Now come to center again. Bring your legs together, find staff pose, both arms by your sides. Inhale, lift the arms up, breathe it in. So here we lengthen through the spine as far as feels possible. Maybe have a micro bend in the knees. And then we hinge forward as far as we can. Try to extend the length that feels comfortable. And relax yourself down. So here, breathe through the nose. Breathe out of your nose, letting go. We continue softening the body, opening through the entire back body in this position. One more breath here. And then come back. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows. And then draw a circle around your shoulders. And a clockwise motion backwards first. And then anti-clockwise motion. Now we bring the forearms together, opening through the chest, expanding through the collarbone area. And then exhale, bring your forearms together. Inhale, open. Exhale, forearms together. One more time like that, moving with your breath. And exhale, forearms together. Well done. So now we are doing a few stretch for backs and a lie down position before we finish this class. So we come into a lie down position. Make sure your back, your spine stay in contact with the floor. And very gentle, tuck your chin towards the throat. And we lift the legs and hug the knees into the chest. Take a moment here. And rock yourself gently side to side to massage the back for a moment. Just be thankful for your back, for your whole body today, and for the amazing work that your body do for you every day, every moment, and time and space. Now we are extending the left leg. Keep the right knee to the chest, and then bring the forehead toward the right knee. Change side. Again, change side. One more time here. Now drop your right leg on the floor, bring your shoulder, your head back to the mat, keep your shoulders relaxed. And then guide your left knee over to the right side. So we're stretching the left arm to the side and cross your left knee over to the right. Finding this nice stretch for the entire back and hips. Breathe here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very slowly make your way back to center. Hug your right knee to the chest. Bring your forehead towards your knee one more time. And then lower your head, your neck down. Keep your head on a neutral position. And then guide your right knee over to the left side using the left hand if you wish. Right arm can stretch to the side here. Align your right hand with your right shoulder. Maybe you shift your left hip a little bit backwards so you find a more deep stretch. Always listen to what your body needs today. So each day we feel different in our bodies, in our emotions, in our sensations. So it's very important that each day, each moment, we listen to what we need. Now we return back to center, hug the knees into the chest. Roll gentle side to side, massaging your backs. Now, very gentle, bring your hands behind of the legs and roll forward and back to massage your spine. Very slowly. Make sure you do slowly with controlling in the movements, engaging your core to protect your low back. Now bring the sole of the feet together so the feet stay wide apart, like mat wide distance apart. Open your arms and sway your knees over to the left. Back to center. You can turn your head to the opposite direction if that feels comfortable for you. And then sway your knees over to the opposite direction, looking over the right shoulder. A few more times. And come back to center. And from here, you can choose to stay in Shavasana, where you allow your body to rest on the practice for 5 to 10 minutes or even longer. Oh, when you're ready, come back slowly to your sitting position. Let's take a moment here, a few seconds of meditation. A few minutes, seconds too little. So we place the palms over the thighs, close down the eyes, maybe you bring your thumb and index fingers to touch, spreading to the other fingers, lengthen through the spine, pull your shoulders away from the ears. Let's just take a moment here, noticing the breath and sending some gratitude for our breath, our life force, prana. And our gratitude for our bodies, for the amazing work that our bodies do for us every moment, every day. Send gratitude for mind. And send gratitude for the entire being. And for each one of us. Gratitude for ourselves and for all the existence, for all that is. Draw your palms together in front of your heart. Lighten me, honors, lighten you. Namaste. Thank you for being here with me today. I hope you enjoyed this class. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel if you like this class. Comment here to see each other yoga class or practice you'd like to see here on my channel. And I hope you enjoy this practice and have a wonderful rest of your day. See you next time.